Welcome back, guys, to another Crypto Sherpa video. This video, we have a special guest on the channel. He is the COO slash co-founder of Devour, a project that's bringing Web3 to the restaurants and empowering a new level of guest engagement. Thank you, Chad, so much for being on the channel. How's it going today?
Sherpa is going very great today, and I'd say the last couple of weeks have just been exceptional. So thanks for having me on your show today, and look forward to getting into what's going on.
Awesome. Yeah, so what can you tell us about Devour? How are you guys bringing Web3 to the restaurants? Like, how did this idea even come up or get started?
Yeah, so really it started with the fact that both myself and my two co-founders, we come from a long history in the restaurant technology space. And so we had one foot in, restaurants and restaurant operations and restaurant people, and we love that world. The other side is, in the technology where things move very quickly and modern, and kind of getting the Web3 side of things, really, really fast movement when it comes to Web3 tech. And I don't know if you know this or your listeners know this, but man, restaurants are not always the first to the party when it comes to new technology. And we saw that firsthand when the pandemic hit, because all the restaurants that didn't have delivery and online ordering for pickup or curbside ordering or things like that, they struggled. In many cases had to shut down. In many cases,
They did, and also they had to what was it? They the ones you started later didn't perform as good as the ones you picked up the technology in the first place. Like I noticed
right.
the difference between ordering a McDonald's hamburger through their mobile app versus realizing, oh, Del Taco and Carl's Jr. have it. Just typical fast food chains. It's like you guys took a long time, and now it's it's not as quite as good as the other ones. But yeah, so you guys are really bringing this technology to the restaurants who pretty much aren't getting involved in Web3 at all, because they aren't really focused on that, are they?
They're not. I mean, there are some that have been doing activity in Web3, but to rewind a little bit, you just think about the general theme of digital ordering, right? As the world becomes more and more digital in how they engage with, all industries, that just means restaurants need more and more help with technology over time. So we wanted to be the team that helped the restaurants navigate Web3 technology specifically. Anything on the blockchain, cryptocurrency, NFTs, the metaverse. We wanted to, at the very least, guide them, how to make sense of all the noise, right? Figure out what matters now for helping your business grow and adding to the guest experience. And so that was our initial mission. And one of the very earliest ideas is, hey, Devour should have a restaurant app that adds to that guest engagement, right, through Web3 tech, and let people pay by crypto and do cool stuff with NFTs and unique experience with restaurants. That is the early idea that has since become Devour Go, which is really what Devour is focusing on, because we've seen what that is the restaurant app, food ordering app powered by Web3, where users, fans of various Web3 communities, brands, and restaurants can connect, right? And so I'll unpack what that means. But here's what we saw, right? And this, what you've seen and everybody has seen that's paying attention to Web3. The vast majority of cryptocurrencies, the vast majority of NFTs, the vast majority of things in the space lack real world utility, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a problem even for the biggest brand. That's a problem. Think about the big brands that have gotten into the space: Nike, Adidas, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Lamborghini, right? Keep going on. Right? It's crazy. The list of billion-dollar brands, and those are, there's more coming. And there's no easy path to giving your customers, your community, real world value, right, for being a part of that community. And that's what we solve in a big way, because there's over 1 million restaurants just in the US alone. Yeah. And we believe in utility that people can eat.
Awesome. But yeah, speaking of those NFTs and providing utility, don't you guys have, I was looking through your website and everything, you guys have a collection called the Industrial Collection. Are these NFTs with utility? What do you get if you own these NFTs?
Yeah, so that is the Industry Collection. That really starts off as being a tribute to this industry that we love so much. You think about the magic of going into a restaurant, especially after a long, hard day, and you're with friends or family, and you get to relax, have a good time, enjoy great food, great service. That's magical, right? And that's restorative. It's a very important part of our culture, and restaurants bring that. And so that collection is a tribute to the people who make restaurants run. So you've got bartenders pictured in the collection, servers, hosts, dishwashers, line cooks, head chefs, etc. So, but to your point, it is a collection with utility. We knew that with everything we were doing, right, with Devour Go, we would want to have a collection to really showcase what could be done at the highest level when it comes to restaurant utility for an NFT collection. And there's nothing that we could do, better than our own collection, right? Because we can make, all of the cool stuff happen. But we also want to use that as a point of inspiration for creators and brands and communities to say, aha, oh, I can do that. That's a great idea for my community as well. And then they can do their own version of that powered by the Devour Go platform. So it's twofold. And of course, that goes, because it's our collection, we can say, all right, if you hold that NFT, you get extra rewards in the Devour Go platform for all of the cool, unique restaurant benefits we have there for people.
And what are these rewards? Is it like I see like the website or Devour Go is powered by the DPay token? Like, are these the rewards you get? And then how would you use them?
Yeah, so let me back up and give people some real concrete examples of what you could do, right? So I think most people have heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. People have heard of big brands like Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Pepsi has a mic drop NFT collection. So I'll talk about our collection. The utility can be anything, right? But the utility we've attached to the industry collection is if you order food at any of the restaurants on Devour Go, you get 5% more DPay, or it's our token that powers the platform. So if you get, let's say, you say, hey, there's this exclusive ticket to this really cool food sport event, right? That costs normally it costs $100, but we have a VIP ticket that costs like $50 in DPay, right? There's an example. You're saving up extra DPay whenever you order on that platform because you're getting DPay back, right? So it's a rewards token, and you're also getting extra DPay for holding the industry collection. So you're saving up for these really cool rewards, or just being able to order more food, right, with that token. Now, we need some of these other collections, because we can allow restaurants to deliver any form of benefit experience to any NFT provider. So I'll use Bored Ape because, again, people are familiar with it. A pizza restaurant said, oh, yeah, I want to have a unique promotion for that group. I'm going to create a Bored Ape banana pizza.
Yeah.
And that is a hidden menu item that only those people can see. When the users register their wallets and we recognize their digital assets, those, again, any restaurant can come along and say, yep, I've got something for you. We can even help drive that connection, right, with our team. And say, hey, let's let restaurants know that there's this awesome community, this awesome brand that wants to do something with them, partner with them, and what that looks like, and let those restaurants sign up for it. So it could be half off delivery or free delivery with a particular brand. It could be, access to some, quarterly or annual event that a restaurant's a part of or a brand is driving. So it's really about just very flexible, creative engagement and benefits with communities, brands, and restaurants.
Awesome. Yeah, so it's like really rewarding. Like, this app is like, definitely seems like you want to use this app over, say, like Uber Eats or Grubhub or DoorDash, because like those ones you don't get a reward really when you order your food or anything. Like if you use the Devour Go app, is that what it's called again? Devour Go.
There we go.
If you use that, like you can like get like 5% back, and then you can put that towards your next order out there. So that's actually really genius. Awesome.
Thank you. This is the magic of Web3, right? It's, especially at this moment in time, it's created the biggest win-win-win scenario I've ever seen, right? Because yes, users, they'll use DoorDash and Uber Eats principally for the convenience, right? That's there. Restaurants are on that platform, and they're paying high commissions to just get extra orders.
Yep.
But we introduce another stakeholder, another entity, right? The brand, the
Mm-hmm.
big brand, the Web3 community who also wants to provide that utility for their customers and community. And so because that's valuable to them, and there's ways that the platform can monetize by helping those brands accomplish their goals, that means the restaurants don't have to pay the crazy fees that other platforms have to charge. That means they don't have to raise their menu prices to pass their costs along to the guests. So the guest is like, okay, so on average, I can expect better prices and just cooler rewards and experiences because the platform can recognize my digital assets.
Mm-hmm.
So and at this moment in time where the brands are pouring into Web3 and trying to figure out how to navigate it and to do cool stuff for their customers, there's just intense intention on that very thing, unlocking that real world utility.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, awesome. All right, well, let's see. Anything else? Do we have like a plan on when the app should be released? I think it was like kind of like on the roadmap. You guys have like Q3, Q4, maybe.
We are first and foremost focused on quality and making sure that when we release that, it is ready. The last time frame we've publicly launched is early November.
Soon.
There are so many amazing things. So we're going to have another chat soon because there's so many things I can't reveal right now that we have coming on with some crazy, insane strategic partners that are going to change the game, and that could impact the timeline with that app, but only in the best possible way for the best possible reasons. So
awesome. Okay, well, when those announcements and partnerships come public, yes, you're coming back on my channel so you can discuss all of that.
I will. In the meantime, we've made public some of our restaurant brand partners. We keep dropping those in batches. Like Pokeworks is a great Pokeball brand with locations, 60 something locations across the country.
I think there's literally one at the street corner of my neighborhood.
They're so good
here in California.
So they'll be there, again, recognizing people, giving cool benefits and experiences for NFT assets that people hold. Greg up in the Northeast, other end of the spectrum, Gregory's Coffee is a really cool coffee brand. And all kinds of other groups we're working with. Culinary Fight Club, I like them because they do food sport events across the country. So they're really fun. So you can go there and watch these really good chefs cook off against each other. But then you as a participant get to judge and taste the food and declare a winner. I could go on and on, but we have some great restaurants that we'll be working with once that launches.
Very awesome. All right. Well, where can the viewers learn more about Devour? Do we have a website we can go to? I'll link it in the description box below too. But what is it?
Yeah. So definitely start at devour.io. That's a really good overview because you want to have an understanding of Devour Go, how that app and that platform connects all the dots, how it allows the token, the DPay token, to come to life as a payments token and a rewards token. And now that has value for both the users, the restaurants, and the brands that participate. The industry NFT collection, and each of these have their own page too, so you can zero on the thing that you're most interested in. But devour.io is the place to start. Then if you want to hang out with some really, really cool people, our Telegram channel, which I won't even say what it is because you might mishear me and go to some scam channel. Just go to devour.io and navigate to that. And you're going to find some really fun people who are really, really passionate about that intersection of Web3 and restaurants.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And so to wrap this up and end this, I would like to know, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing that gets you excited? You have to see, you have to check. Is it pricing? Is it some type of project news? What do you get excited about when you wake up every morning?
So I work late. So the thing that excites me is the email inbox, right? Or I would even add LinkedIn messages, people getting back to me, to all of the last round of correspondences, this is moving forward. This is moving forward. This is awesome. So a lot of good news usually waiting in the inbox in the morning. And so that's the first thing I go to. But more on a macro, higher level, what gets me excited is some of the things, again, I can't reveal, the strategic partnerships and big partnerships with that we have brewing that are going to just change the game for us and our community and everyone involved.
Awesome. Thank you, Chad, so much. But yeah, I'm glad you're able to come on the show. It was awesome having you, and we will definitely do this again.
Thank you, Sherpa. Anytime. And yeah, let's plan on having a big round of updates in the near future.
Definitely, most likely. Alrighty. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this interview with Chad Horn from Devour. Please give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends, get Devour out there, educate yourself, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa and Chad are out.